We'll be starting shortly. Just getting my customers updated and informed. Bear with me here. Let's get this stuff done. Throw this here. Save. And we're gonna put repair in progress. Okay, here we go. So we got this ABS module in. And I need my phone close by too. We have some people on the way, so we have a lot going on right now. Um, so this is what we have with this module. Um, well, so these are okay. We're still gonna retin those, but I'm gonna look. Here's where we start to have problems. So I'm gonna show you what happens. I'll show you there. So we're testing for continuity. Um, okay, okay. So so these are coded. No. So they're not coded, but if they touch, there is not good. So I'm not sure. Maybe some of them look super close and they're not. And these are all the same pad, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. These don't matter. These are fine, but these can't be touching like that. That's not good. So and look how weak. You can tell that they're very weak. So we'll redo all of those. We're gonna redo all of them. See, that's super weak there. And we'll clean this up too. Yeah, we have to clean this up. Let's keep looking. Yeah, so some of them were like on each other, which we don't want that. All right, let's look on this side and see. These all look good. Yeah, look how close that is. Not touching, but over bumps and vibrations, it could touch. Look at these. Oh, these don't matter because it's the same. These do matter and they're good. But I don't know. The solder joints feel so weak on those solder joints. Like, look at this. This is not touching one another right here? No, but it's about to. Just bear with me a moment. I have someone here, and I'll be right back. We'll continue with this repair in a moment. Okay. We're just gonna we're going to interrupt what we were doing real quick just to take a look at what came in. We're going to be doing this next. After the ABS module. Let's look at it first. All right. I don't even know. I'm looking at this like what? Like what are we gonna do? This shit is fucked. I'm just looking right now. So there's two right here missing. One, two. There's three, four. Yeah, I think there is four. No, it looks more than four. There is more. I think there is more than four actually. Yep, there's more than four. This is Hano. Um, Simple. We can count all the pads. We can do that too. How many pads do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And isn't it supposed to be 19? Oh, I don't know how many I counted. Now I'm tripping. I don't know why it looks like 5 pads to me, but we could easily just put the HDMI port next to it and look. Let me see. Just give me a second. We gotta finish this ABS module. Okay, so we have, this is how it is. Where is it? Where is my pen? Where's my poker? There, this is what I was looking for. So, oh, let me put it the same orientation that I'm looking at this. Let's come down here. Whoops. 1 second. That's crazy. This pad's just grinded down. So don't we have a ground in between these two right here? There's supposed to be a ground, I think, in between these two. Let's see, it's 1 set, 2 set, 3 set, 4 set. It's, oh, I see. Okay, let me see. Okay, no. Let me count the sets again. Let me count this as 1, 2, 3, and then I want to know what 4 looks like. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no, it's fine. So there's one pad there, one pad missing there, right? There's one pad missing here. Comes from this one. Half of this one. Oh wait, but then isn't there supposed to be? Yeah, there's supposed to be a ground right here. I was right. I was right. So there's two pads here. Two. Then here. There's one here, one here. So yeah, there's five pads missing. There's five pads missing. One. We can put a HDMI port just in case if there's any doubt. Oh wait, wrong port. So let's line it up. Oh, I can't really line it up, but let me see how I can make this straight so we can show what we're fixing today. So this one is one more pad, is five. So there we have it. We have the first two missing, which one is goes to this outer pin right here. The next one's a ground. Then we got that third one. That one's good, right? Yeah, the third one goes. Oh, wait, that's another repair right there, actually. That third one needs trace repair because, as you can see, this is not connecting. So that's six. uh, Six, six. So we'll go ahead and take a picture here and we'll check the rest of the connections. Yeah, there's yeah, okay, that doesn't matter because we're redoing that one anyway. But yeah, there's one, two, three. The first three pads need to be redone. Three. Then we have four, five. Oh no, wait. Right here, hold on. Right here. So there. Where are we? Right here. Right there. I'm not sure what's going on here. Let me see. There. So we have these two and the first. Huh? What's going on? Why am I looking? Why is this like being so trippy? Oh, let me see. Okay, so I have. Is this a different board that I'm looking at? No. Oh, I think I see what I did. Right. No, it's five. I think it's five. So we got those there. Oh, done. So that's two. Yo, but why am I being so? Why it looks like they're supposed to be? Well, I guess not. That's where it needs to go. There's one pad missing at the end. Okay, yeah, I see what I mean. I see what I've been doing wrong. Okay. And that's a ground. Okay. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. It's one, two, the ground. We'll do something about that so it's not like that. So yeah, it's four pads. It's four. So hold on. Wait a second. We got those two there. Okay, I see it. Yeah, and this is a little job we're gonna do later after the ABS module. So let's put this aside and continue with the ABS module. Once we finish with the ABS module, we'll start with that. We also have a head unit downstairs from F20 that we need to take care of as well. So we got a few things going on right now, and we're gonna go ahead and take care of it. Let's turn on our extractor, and let's go ahead and get this done. We could also take some other measurements of the area. You can take measurements like this right here. Take a look at something in this area. Hold on 1 second. You see something? It's an easy way to know if something's supposed to be ground or not. Yeah, that's supposed to be ground. If it was just short, it will have a different value. Yeah, it would have a different value, but since it has the same value, we're good. Yeah, that's just a probably a filter there. Yeah. Let's look at them and make sure. Oh, is this one cracked here? No, that's just me seeing things, wanting to find the problem where there isn't. It's fine. All right, so let's start the process um of this job. We are gonna change. Oh, we have the right tip on, so let's go ahead and turn it on. I'm gonna go ahead and apply flux to all these areas we're working on. Yeah, I'm gonna start here. So we're gonna start like that. Let's do everything on the board first. We'll do everything on the board first, and then we'll make our way to the outside, or one section at a time. We'll do one section at a time. Do one section at a time. Where's my solder? Is the material. We should have wiped it or something off first. Yeah, it has like this coating on it. It's annoying. So annoying. Yeah, you gotta scrape all the coating off. Let's see now. And I just wasted my flux on it. Yeah, I don't think that's ever gonna have an issue again after this. Let me see. Oh, that's too much. There. Yeah, this one. I might have to heat it up with the hot air. I might. But it's this coating. It's this coating that's in the way, I think. Mm, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this coating at all. Yeah, now we talk. It's okay. We got it close to the plastic. There's nothing wrong with that. It's all gonna get sealed up properly. I don't want to mess around with it too much there because it's fragile in that area. So if like scrub too hard, they might break or come apart. So we'll just continue here. I'm also gonna put a little bit of heat just to, yeah, you see how that helps? Yeah, that's helping. Just that little bit of heat, the same thing. Heat it up a little bit. That. Like I feel like I should do the trace repair first, cause that shit it gets exhausting. It gets so exhausting, especially when it's that bad. Go. No, I don't like this. Got rid of the solder. Let me pick this ball up. There. Okay, and I'll clean my iron again. There we go. It looks like that in the microscope, but it's nice and shiny. I'm not. Oh, I see. I see what I see. It does need some scraping. There. Something got burned in the process there. Not from this, not on the module on my desk. Good. This is gonna take a little bit more time than expected. Um, Imagine this is not even. I would say this is less than a quarter of the way. Still need to do these on the top. We still need to do all these on the top. I'm going to return on this. I'm gonna wait off on this. I'm gonna wait on this. I think I want to do the HDMI first. Do this first. I need all my energy for this. That's the reason why. Um, Let me go ahead and we could just leave it there. So this ticket, and I do apologize about that. Just I need to knock this other task first, because if not, it's just not gonna be good for me. I'm gonna delay myself more. That's what's gonna happen. Um, that's what's going to happen. So what are we doing now? Is this is what we're doing? Um, let's inspect a little bit and see. Yo, Steven. Yo, hey, how's it going? Mm, I don't know, man. This looks like the. I'm not sure if this was work. Yeah, it was worked on. I could tell it was worked on. I think. Not sure. Out of flux there. But hey, let's do our trace repair. Let me check the dial readings and see where we stand at. Um, Let me see right here. Okay, I got them in front of me. I got the readings. So we're gonna go pin by pin, and checking the readings. You can follow along with the multimeter right here. Okay, multimeter right there. So we're putting our red probe on ground. So any ground, I usually do like this right here. So put your probe there. I'm just checking a couple other things around. But no, that's fine. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here. What do we have? Okay, so our pin one. Okay, our pin one gotta be around 0.800. So our pin one is this right here. This is our pin one right here. So let's scrape a little bit. Hold on, let me get something else to scrape with. There. Okay. There we go. So 840, that's good. Okay, our next reading is a ground. Do we have ground? Yes, we do. And then we got to make sure, you see, this all needs to be filled up because this is all ground as well in here. So if, yeah, there, this goes right through the board. I don't know if anything else crosses through here. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't think so. There's Is that liquid? No, that can't be liquid metal on this side. That's solder. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue on this little adventure that we got ourselves in. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's continue. So we're like up to the third pin, which would be this one. Yeah, this one. I can't even press it right. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. And then here we have this. So we got nothing here. Let me see. Let me scratch the top and see. And I don't think this is the no connect one. So, okay, so that we're on the 1, 2, 3, and then the pin right after. Let's see where that goes. So we're on the count. This says 1, 2, 3, and the one after is a ground. Let me see. I'm sorry, it's just that I'm looking at an image and I'm trying to like figure this out here. Let's see. So we got this first set right here. Okay, got that. Then we got this one right here, which is this. So after this, this is a ground right here. This is a ground. And then this is our next pin. 38. Okay. So 20. That's fine. That's a no connect. 713. 713. Ground. 580. And 745. I think we're good. Let me just look over here. Yeah, it's good. All right. So, oh wait, we missed one actually. We missed the measurement of one. I know. Because after here, this is a ground, and then there has to be something right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, the ground, and then yeah. So we have to be careful with this right here, because this is what's going to give that pad. That missing pad we have here is from here. Goes like that and like that. So we need to scratch this right here. Let's see, right here. And it's so sketchy because of everything that's next to it right here. This is bare. So keep that in mind. Okay. I don't like, some people like exposing a lot. I don't, I just don't want it to touch anything that's not supposed to. That's annoying because then you have to mask the shit out the board. So let's see what we have here. This is the only missing link we have, and we're good. 838, we're good. So we can proceed with a trace repair at this point. I want to pick up most of the solder around the board, so we'll do that. We can also heat up the board. I'll heat up the board a little bit. You're gonna see me multiple times heating it up, um, just so that the code around you doesn't work against you. This I have to cut it a certain way. Scissors are broken. Okay, so I'm just getting my regular stuff ready here. Um, that's trash. Throw more flux. And we'll also get it from the other side so we can try to get all of it out of there. We're still taking some out, even through the hole. There, those holes are cleared. That's how you would do that, just in case. I honestly think it's easier to fix one of the a board that I have here than doing this HDMI repair. Like I have a spare parts board that I think would be a way better. But hey, if this is a working board, then for all means, just let's just do the trace repair. But I have a board there that just needs RAM. It just needs RAM. One stick of RAM. One not stick, one chip of RAM. And that's all it needs to start working again. So you literally take off the chip, reball it, and place it, and all done. Oh, sorry that you're not seeing. Let me move it. There we go. I'm not doing nothing special. I'm just picking up the solder. You just have to maneuver yourself in a way that you can do the job without, you keep in mind what you have around you. So I know that's there. And if I wipe it, whatever, I have a pack there of 100 that would take care of that guy anytime. Okay, we'll go ahead and clean because look at the surface. Um, basically, if you're like this, you're going to be having a hard time picking stuff up because there's going to be a layer of gunk in between. So we want to just keep it clean like that. Then we'll reapply the solder. I'll cut this again so we can have a fresh piece. Oh, wow. What is the liquid you keep? The clear one, the one that's just clear, like the one that I was cleaning with. Oh, yeah, that's just alcohol, 91%. You want to use 90 or higher. You always want to clean your surface. Just give me a second. Okay, my bad. We might need also a new one, a new wick. Oh, we picked it all up. You see how easy that was just because the surface was clean? So sometimes when something's not sticking, when you're soldering, just clean. Just clean the surface. Clean the surface, you apply more flux, you clean your soldering tip, everything. Like just keep it perfect. Um, I was yeah, that was so- okay. Damn, came right out. Yeah, yeah, like nothing, like butter. Yeah. hmm And my iron's kind of dry too. I should have I should have more flux because you need the flux as well. Look now, I think yeah. Look now, it's not picking nothing up because I have no. Oh, actually, it is. It's still picking up. Yeah, but look, we need the solder because our tip is dry. So I'll clean my tip now. Now it's the tip's turn. Okay, and where's my solder? Right here. Um, Maybe more flux too, right there. Oh, my alcohol just fell. Oh, you see how the part of that is from the iron as well. So, oh, my tweezers got stuck. Hold on, I'm over you come in a second. Let me just pick this up right here. Hold on. Okay. I was using a very liquidy flux when I tried. What's the best flux for this kind of? I'm using something very cheap. I wouldn't honestly even recommend what I'm using, but it works. It works great. I'm using this. I get it on Amazon for 10 bucks. Where are we? Right here. You just put flux. Right. This is what gets to me same day, sometimes next day, 3 hours. So that's why I get it. But it's not the best, but it does get the job done. For this kind of work, I would like clear, very clear flux. So mine's is a little cloudy. I wouldn't really want to use this. You want to use something clear so that you can see better and stuff like that. But any good flux will do. Any good stuff. And for this one, I think we might go to the other side of the board. This one might have a lot. Oh, and it's picking it up too. It's picking it up from this side. Oh shit. Again, so the process. This one's just also the angle and knowing that there's components there. I gotta be, a little bit more gentle on this area, I guess. Maybe because of that. But if not, we'll get it from the. No, it's still picking up. Still picking up. Oh, there, we got it all. Perfect. So let's go ahead and clean. All right. I'm gonna start from the left. So I'm going to do this pin, which is this pad. This pin is this pad right here. Yeah, because this is a ground here. So this pin goes like this here, and then there's an empty pad. So the most important part right now, as far as the trace repair goes, is identifying where the pin needs to go. That's the most important task. So you look at a board view or board diagram, you look at the pinout and you just compare your readings and stuff like that. Um, I am not going to wake this area just because I don't want to cause any extra damage or bridge anything that's not supposed to. So what I'll do is this. This is how I replace the solder that's on the board. It works for me. I am going to change my tip to a different one just because this is the one I like using. I like more precision when I'm working in this area. And just give me a moment. I already swapped the tip. I'm just prepping it. There. So Let me see where we're at. So I use the curved tip here because watch, you'll see. It's easier for me to get around the port when I'm working on it. The other tip is if I need more power, if I need more heat transfer, anything like that, then I'll use that tip. So now what we'll do is this. This is a technique that takes time. It looks a little easy, and but with practice, you'll get it. You'll get it better. The angle doesn't let you see well what's happening, but I'm just touching the little ends, but the whole pad is melting. The whole pad does solidify. So we don't want to really mess with that area much. We want to come here, do these, and that's it. We don't want to touch it too much. We don't want to mess with this too much. So we'll go ahead and clean up. Let me focus a little better. There. Okay, I could do better than that. No. There. Let's get a new Q-tip. So you want to make sure everything's clean. Think about welders. When welders go and do their jobs, the first thing they want to do, they want to have their surface nicely prepped. This will get it with the tweezers. It's just being annoying. The Q-tip's not hitting. It's not hitting it in the right spot. Okay, then we'll apply some heat just to dry it up real quick. That. Okay. So we'll go to the first pad. We're gonna repair, and then we'll heat it up a little bit more too. I want the board hot, so I'll heat it up right here. And I think we're gonna have to mask. Let's see. Let me see how I could do this. Let me see. What if I just do this? I think I have an idea. I think I have an idea. So, second, I'm just gonna get this to the right length, or whatever I think is the right length. Is always longer. It's never shorter. And did I drop it on the board? I don't see it. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. Okay. Okay. So what we're doing is this. This is what we're doing. We gotta get the other thing out the way. So we're doing something like this. That's what we're doing. And let's see. I don't think this is the right tip to do the trace repair, but we'll go ahead and try it out like this first. I always try different techniques and go along the way, and we'll see what works, what doesn't. But what we want to do right now is we want to anchor this right here. We want to anchor this right here, and yes, it does have enamel coating, so we kind of gotta scrape that off too. But I want to be careful because there's an area that I don't want to scratch it off from. Oh. And this is the part where, it gets a little frustrating. Let me get some more solder on my thing. No, it's my tip. It's my tip that's acting up. My tip is being like hydrophobic to the solder right now. Let's see. I used my activator. Let me flood it, clean it. Yeah, that's better. So, yeah, so that's it. That's it right there. So I'll go ahead and get rid of, well, no, we shouldn't get rid of anything yet. Um, what we should do actually is this. Hold on. I want to tin the end of it. Should have done that first. There. So that's just so when we put I'm not even gonna do anything. I'm gonna leave it right there actually. And then when I put the port, then I'm gonna come over so I could put it on top. I've been doing it on the bottom, and I've noticed there's more work that way. So we're gonna put this that I just did right here on the top of the pin of the HDMI port. So that's that. Then we have these over here. We have this one. So we have this one. Yeah. Okay. And then this one, we can do something like this. We'll scrape this area right here. I need to get a grinding pan because this we would have been done already. Okay, there we go. We can scratch a little more. I just try to do as minimal as possible, but we can do a little more. And you want to do it from here because if you do it from this side, then when you're gonna put the port, it's just gonna desolder right off. So you want to give yourself some space so that when you go heat stuff up, everything stays intact. Mm. What we can do is, let me see on this one, we can tin the tip. Yeah, this is what we'll do. We'll do a little differently. And this is the part. This is the part where you adapt to how you want to do it. Sometimes you think of a new way that will make your life easier, and you just you do as you go. So what I figured was that I'm over here struggling all the time with this when I could just have it ready before I even go there. Like that, yeah. So that's almost ready. Whoops. Nope, that's not what we want, but it's ready. Oh yeah, yeah, it's ready. Okay. So actually no, it's too exposed for the way that I want to do this. And this side as well. Dang. Let's see. Just put it on and see. Let's figure it out together. There we go. So we're just gonna move it out of the way a little bit like this. And then after we place the port, we'll put those jumpers. So here's what it is. Yeah, this, I just hope this doesn't touch any ground spots. Let me measure again. Measure. Wait, I'm measuring in. Okay, here we go. Or can you guys even see the meter there? The reflection might not let you, but I'll give you the readings. Wait, it's switching to resistance. We're good. 838. And we have to measure that once we put the board back on. All right. Next thing, very important. Um, so this is how I get the port ready for the board. Okay. So I grab the port. You want to put as least flux as you can, but sometimes you might go over, but just try to spread out the flux like that. Then I clean my tip. I activate it as well. I make sure it's really nice. I'll dip it in enough solder again after that. So like I'll put enough and then wipe it. And then wipe it. So no excess. Because if you don't have no excess, is less chance for bridging. Not that it matters, but you could just fix it if you get a bridge. But hey, how much better it is if you just put the right amount without having to fuss a lot. So I'm just grabbing some from here to spread it out like that. And as you can see, I'm either running out or I need a little bit more flux here. So I'll do both. When in doubt, do both. So again, I'll dip my needle, my tip in a lot of in a lot of solder, and then wipe it off. I'll wipe it off. It has a lot now, but we should be good. So I remember three, but but it only needs two bridges. All right, so here's what it is. All right, so let me show you. Let me show you. So this pad right here that looks like it might be missing is a ground, and we have ground there. So that's fine. And then there's also a missing ground there, but there's other grounds already coming on here. So it's not, they're all not needed. It's already grounded, so it's fine. It'll work. It'll work with those two jumpers there. And we do need a better angle at this. The port, I like it all the way forward. That's just how I've always done it. That's how I like it, all the way forward. So we'll go ahead and start with what we have. And we have to be careful the way that I'm doing it right now because you can easily cause more damage. And yes, I'm getting burnt. Okay. I know you probably wanted to see the hot air coming on and all that, but in this case, we're not gonna do it that way. Um, I feel like it's just a lot quicker when we got the trace repair and a lot easier to finish the job the way we're doing it right now. So that's the reason why I chose to do it the way I did. And then this is the one that goes down there. Yeah, and it's there. And then this one don't. Okay. All right. We still need to be careful. I'm just gonna go get readings real quick. The reflection might not let you see properly, but we're gonna see what we get. So 743. Yeah, the you can see the pins are like fully covered. So the second one is, yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. I like doing it from left to right, but whatever. Yeah, that's right. That has to be open. That's good. 838, that's good. That's a ground. That's good. That's good. This we need to do, so we know that. How about this? We have ground on this. No, we don't because there's nothing there, but that's fine. 37, 838, 2. That's a ground. That's fine. 838. That's fine. 838. That's fine. We have ground where we need to. That's good. And then this. Wait, wait. Hold on. We have, yeah, we have to have ground there. That's fine. And then this last one is where we're bringing this on there. But let's just touch it. Yeah, we have to be careful with that one there. Yeah, we're fine. We're good. We're good. I need to double check these two pins. I need to check these two pins. I'm not sure. Let me see. Oh, it's fine. Okay, let me see something. 580.2, that's fine. So it's just I'm probably touching something when I'm doing this procedure right here. I'll make sure, and we'll have to double check this because let me see. Uh, no, we're good. 580. We're good. Okay. We're an hour and a half in. We did have another board on the desk before we started, so we're not terrible. And let's not forget, I was forgetting. I don't have this anchored down yet. I did forget. I got a little ahead of myself there, so we need to keep that in mind. So this, we might still have to move it back a little bit so that, let's see what we got here. This is where the surgery begins. So it wants to go underneath. No. See, this is when you start bitching at the board and all types of shit. When shit doesn't want to do what you want. Okay, so we're out of here. So where was it again? We got is here. I'm pretty sure it's this one. I'll double check in a second, but I think I'm sure it's this one. And also you think you're somewhere, but the angle and stuff might be different. You really look, it's touching the board. I want you up. Let me grab another one from the other side. Let's see if that will help. I also need to buy new tweezers. These tweezers are drunk. They're straight junk. Okay, I think that's on top. Yeah, that's on top. That's what we want right there. That's what we want. So let me just double check and make sure that's where we're going. So I count, I can't really show you, but what I do is I count um 1, 2, 3. So after 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so after, yeah, that's where it needs to go. So we'll go ahead and do it right there. So you just have to be careful that you do it in the right spot. I think that should be good. Yeah, look at that. So we'll have to measure and make sure. And we'll also retouch the other end, and we'll also cut that we're not gonna leave that hanging out like that, but we want to just check here. No short, that's good. And we want to check on the pin. I'm not sure if you can see, but yeah, on the multimeter, but we're looking, uh, we're good, 839, we're good. So now I'll put a little bit more flux right here, just to anchor a little better, just in case. Can't see. That's good. And then we'll do this. Oh, this got super ugly looking. Let's see if we can clean a little bit without messing anything up. I don't like when it looks like this. It's just the flux mixed with the alcohol, and we'll clean all this up. And look, that pin, I would like to redo it as well. So next is just go like this. And it probably looks a little easy, but trust me, it's not this easy. I have a lot of hours in doing trace repair. There's other methods too that might be easier. There's the patch strips, the little strips and stuff like that. That may be easier. Um, but hey, this is how I'm doing it. It works for me. Uh, there. We'll throw that out right away. And then let's go ahead and focus our attention over to the first pad, the first pin. And this one's just, we're just gonna go like this and hopefully lands right on top, but it's looking like it's bent at the tip. So no, it's gonna go under, the same as before. Maybe if we get it to this other side and then up, no. We're gonna have to try to do the same technique we did earlier, and it's like to lift it up a little bit without messing up the other bridge. Yeah, can't even see the pin. Let me see, let me get in there. I'm not doing any really work right now. I'm just gonna go in here and touch it so I can melt some of this off. I can't see where I'm going. And then the more you bend it back and forward, the easiest is to break. So we might have to replace it. Just let me see. I'll make the call. Yeah, it's like pointing down. I'm doing this left-handed right now, so bear with me. Yeah. Let me try with. I got something for you about this plastic one. Let's see. Oh no, this is way too thick. Yeah, no. Throw the other one on here. It's just so hard with the left. Let me see. And then seeing everything on the screen, you don't know what's what. It's just staying solid on the fucking board. This is what I don't like. Okay, what if we get it to this side? I just can't lift it. And we should anchor the port already before we forget and fuck everything up. There's the pin. You can see the pin now. And where's the wire at? The wire broke already. Okay. Both pieces are here, so that's good. Let's get that out of the way and put a new one. Okay. It's alright. No big deal. Happens. I just like having it ready before, but what can you do? Okay. Have the new wire ready. If I could grab it with my cheap tweezers. Yeah, can't grab it. Oh, I got it. Okay. Let's do the tip again. And this is the reason why I'm having trouble, because my tweezer could probably hold it better with my hand. And this tweezer, oh no, not there. Look, the tweezer can't even hold it. Yeah, I need another. Let me see what I can find here. Let's get rid of this one. Let's try another one. I can find one. It's the same one I had. Oh, back here. Let's see one of these. I don't know. No, no, this one's a bigger one. I know this one's not that good either. Let me see. Okay. Clean my tip. Um, okay, let's go ahead and move this to position. Oh, I got a message. 1 second. I know it's annoying. This one's worse than the other one I had. Okay, we're gonna retouch that once we pin it down because we have it almost in position where we need. I see the pin, it's right next to it. I think we might be able to get it here. Let's see if it doesn't do the same trick on us. Uh, they're touching there. Okay, let's do it like this. We already have it. It's already there. Let's anchor it here. Well, okay, here we go. Where were we? Right here. And that's probably because it's not a clean surface. It's not clean. I'm gonna try a little bit more solder because I'm trying to get that thing secured on there. And if not, we'll come back. Yeah, that's too much solder. Oh, we just moved it from where we had it. Fuck. Yeah, let's go ahead and hold on. Oh, little storm coming in. There, that's good. And we can literally just go like this to it too. But I would like to see it. I want to see what it looks like. But I can feel that it's solid. And we'll know once we move it here. Yeah, you see that? That's solid. So we'll go ahead and place it right there. There, touching the pin. And then we'll come here with solder. This is tricky here. This first pin is tricky. I really can't see. Yeah, I think we need it on top. I can't see what I'm doing. Let me go ahead and just measure, but I doubt we have a connection there. You're a wizard with this up. Bro, no, I'm not. It's hard. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. So whatever we have here. Oh wait, it's not on there. I'm trying to get it without. Let me see if I could. Right there, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so 890. We need that, but on the pin. Oh no, the pins. I can tell it's not on the pin. The pin is right here. Oh, and actually, it is. It is on it. Yeah, we're good. Well, I'm gonna move the pin in a little bit just to make sure that the wire is properly. Oh no, 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 look, yeah, it came off already. It undid itself. Yeah, look, zero. Okay, that's fine. There's no problem. I'd rather have it undo itself like that than on the board. That's why we do these kind of tests. I was also gonna move the pin just in case. There. So we do got it. We have it up, and then we want it. Whoa, we want it around there, but it's not. It's not the same on the board because it's the angle. So we need to fix this camera and make sure that we're seeing. Because right now I know it's way off the board. And I don't like this angle. I can't see shit. Yeah. Okay, I got it now. So you see, it's not where the other angle look good, but here look how it looks. Yeah, we need it like somewhere there. Look at that. And we need it down. I'm not thrilled. I think it's making contact, but I don't like it. We're still gonna keep working on this until we get it the right way. Um, yeah, it has contact. It has it has contact, but I don't think it's good. And we'll check by just moving this port if moving the pin. You see, if you move the pin and the wire moves, but look, yeah, it's solid on there actually. Let me see. Let me see if I could take a better look. Let's anchor the port down. We'll come back to it. Let's anchor the port properly. Um, there. That could put a little bit of pressure on it. So let's clean this up on this side. Should have done that earlier. But this console's almost ready. As long as this console's ready. We just gotta make sure that first pin is good, and we're good. We need to change our tip. We need the other one. Remember when we have extra, when we need extra heat, like in this case, when we need extra heat, like in this case, we need the bigger tip. And I'm gonna do this while putting pressure down on the board. Not much pressure I could do because some components are holding it down. So, but we'll just whatever pressure we can apply, we apply. Um, put the heat. Oh, you can't see, but we're not doing much. We're just putting, and you don't want that. You see how that solder ball is just there. We need that solder ball to actually flow through. Sometimes I go like that and take both of them and just wait a few. Lift it up quick. Bang. You wait for it to, you know. And then you check the other side. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna not apply enough on purpose so that we can see the difference between a good joint and a bad joint. And there's nothing wrong if you bridge it like that. I really don't mind it. But if it bothers you, just clean your tip and eventually you'll pick it all up. But that's fine. I don't mind it. We're gonna go ahead and look at the other side and see how the solder, if the solder came in or not, if it flowed through. Okay, so yeah, look. So this is a perfect example when your job is not complete. You can see in the hole. You don't want that. So we'll go ahead. Turn it back around. I'm going to apply more flux and heat this up. I already know it went to the other side because it's looking like a lot less solder. There. So that side's supposed to be good already. I didn't put flux on this side, so let's add more. There. Let's look. Let's look. If not, we'll keep looking. Okay, so see, this is the difference here. So now we got that solder up and out through the other side. And okay, look, this side just still needs, wait, where are we? This one. This one's almost ready, but not how I like it. So we'll give it a little bit more. It's the one on the right side right here. So give this side a little more. Okay, we'll go ahead and take a look. Okay, one side no, but the other side is good. Look. Uh, so we'll just apply some from here. It's just that maybe the board is not hot enough. You know, with the hot air, that thing flows. It flows pretty quickly. But we're not using hot air right now. There. So we'll probably even add flux on this side. It'll probably flow up easy too. But whatever. We'll go ahead and take care of it like this. Um, and maybe give it a better reinforcement this way. So that's perfect. That's way better. You even got a little bit extra support there. So we'll go ahead and clean that. Okay. And then now let's get back to where we were left off, which was that first pin that we need to work on. Not work on, more like inspect. We're inspecting and cleaning. You want to be gentle when you're working around the trace repair, but not too gentle because you do want to take, if it's not on there good, you want to remove it now when you're cleaning so that you know that it's not good. If it stays on solid, then you know you did a good job. So I am putting pressure. I am on the pins and everything. Like I'm on them. And then we'll go ahead and measure. And then this will tell us if we're good or not to continue. Okay, so we'll just measure from the top. Good. 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 571. I always touch something else and I ground it. That's good. That's good. 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 That's supposed to be OL. There's one pin, there's OL. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. This is fine because it's not connected to anything that's a ground. 837. 836. That's a ground, that's fine. 834, that's good. That's good. That's a ground. Yeah, the second one's a ground. We're good. And then our final one, the reflection is crazy. Hold on. Hold on, 'cause I can't see good. So we probably gotta come at an angle. There. Okay, now I can see better. I couldn't see what I was probing before. I did get a ground reading, which we were not supposed to, but I think it's just because I couldn't see what I was doing. So we just want to touch the pad and nothing else. So I think I know what's going on. Okay, so yeah, the wire is off. So regardless, we had to do it. We knew that. So right now, this is our only real struggle right here. Getting this where it needs to be. I do not want this pin on the, I just don't want it on the bottom. I either want it on the top or the side, but not the bottom. Oh, right there, that's what we need. Bang, yeah, that's what we need right there. I think that's touching the top. Oh no, it's not. It's just the angle looks like it's, I might have, uh, second. It's just not as easy. It's not as easy as it looks. It looks like, oh yeah, just put it on top of there. Yeah. Yeah, no. Okay, there. Wow. See, it's like it was, but no, it's not. It's touching, but not where I want. Yeah, I don't want that. Now it's going under. That's not what I want either. So I'm picking up, but it's just going back. I pushed down on the pin a little bit. It's going under. It's going under again. Not what I want. Come up here. Oh shit, I got a call. Yo, I do need to step out for a second. Yeah, bear with me. Bear with me a few minutes. It's gonna take me like 10, 15 minutes. I'll be right back. I apologize about that. I am back. I'm not sure where we left off. I think we just need to, yeah, okay, I think I remember. We just gotta get to this pin. Oh, we got the wrong tip. We gotta switch again to the other one. Okay. And then the same process is just I load it with solder and then take most of it off. Just leave a little bit. That looks good there to me. We'll go ahead and test. So what I'm looking is for no. Oh wait, we're doing this wrong. Let's take this. Hold on. Yeah, so what we're looking for is no shorts on that line. So we check there, and then we also want to check on the actual pin. We're good. We're solid. So we'll go ahead and get this off of there. We'll make it shorter. It might come off, and if it does, there's nothing wrong with that. That just means that it'll be solid after. But judging from the way that it's coming off and breaking, there's a solid contact there. There. So we got that off. We'll pick it up with this. Oh, no, we don't want it to fall in there. Absolutely not. Oh, no, 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 no. There. So you see, that could literally put us an hour. Imagine that would have went under the port. The amount of time we would have had to take in to clean that up, to get to it. That would have been bad. So again, well, this port, this is ready. This is ready for pickup. Um, actually, I'll just redo them one more time just to make sure that they're proper. Oh no, that thing's not going nowhere. And this one I'm gonna redo because I messed with it a bit. So I'll just that's it. We're good here. There's nothing else. I'll turn off this iron. I've been melting a power wire back here. So I'm just gonna check here to make sure we have no shorts. We're good. And I'm gonna check here. We're good. And I'll check here. We're good. All right, we are good. This is ready for pickup. Um, finish picking up a little bit. Let's see. I'm just cleaning. My bad. I'm just cleaning. I'm getting a new Q-tip. But yeah, yoked Yonko, if you're still there, you can come pick this up. Give me a quick second. 1 second. Give me a moment.